Are things getting better or worse? Gilbert said. I'm glad you asked that because my next video, not my next video, because I'm going to do a reel and then I'm going to do a full video, but I want to talk about something. I want to talk about it right now real quick, and I'm going to highlight it more in my video. Your battle with your cell phone. If you're here right now, you probably use your cell phone a lot, like I do. I use it way too much, but I also capitalize off it. But it also can weigh you down if you don't get on and off. Your battle with your cell phone is going to be bigger than your battle with America or anything else. Like, I know they're going to do crazy crap in the next 10 years, but how much time can you focus on doing what you love, your craft, your passion, your work, your side hustle, if you don't like where you're at? How much time and passion can you put into that? Because your balance, I would say, of your time is going to determine your destiny more than these people. Whether it's Obama, Trump, Biden, they're going to do some shady shit. But you control your destiny. You can put yourself in a different position, create your own reality, not in Mark Zuckerberg's little metaverse, but your own reality, and make the most of whatever situation. That's all you really can do. So I know the times are tough. I'm not trying to downplay what's going on. I'm not trying to downplay the mandates. Obviously, I've been talking about them for 3 years now. But in general, even before, and I'm not saying 3 years like I was talking about in 2019, whatever. People knew about it before me. But how do you handle it, right? How life is dishing you these things. How do you handle it? So if you really want to win in this world, whether it be COVID world, Trump world, Obama world, Biden world, God knows what the hell next they have planned, maybe a robot from Facebook or something, how much self-awareness do you have? How much self-accountability do you have? How is your ability to hone in on what you're doing instead of hating and focusing on everyone else? You don't have to like people. You don't have to like Democrats. You don't have to like Biden. You don't have to like Republicans, but what are you doing with your time? So I find if I look at my cell phone, I film with it, I live stream with it. When I'm in the car, I play my music. So my phone's on almost all the time. I'm on my phone like 12 hours a day. And it's not like I sit on my phone for 12 hours. I'm filming for 2 hours. Like I'm playing music for 2 hours. I listen when I'm in the shower. I listen to a podcast. I'm always using my phone, even though I'm not staring at it. 12 hours is a lot. That's kind of scary. That's actually really creepy. But I'm grateful to also work on it. So I'm not just doing it for sport or for fun. But the point I'm getting is if 12 hours of my day or 9 hours of my day or 8 hours of your day or 7 hours of your day, whatever it is, 5 hours, hopefully it's way less than that, is on the cell phone, that's like half of your day, 1/3 of your day, 1/4 of your day. So how much time can you utilize on the cell phone? Because the cell phone's an amazing thing. I could sit here and say, oh my God, I'm such a victim. It's so bad. Like I could mention the bad things that happened to me or the country this year. There's hundreds of them. But there's also amazing things. Like I love podcasts. I don't even listen to political people. I listen to like Dave Ramsey and financial stuff. I'm learning about investments, IRAs, property. I play the piano, I play the harmonica, I body surf, I play basketball. But you can use the internet for things that you love. It doesn't even have to be like, oh, I'm an influencer, I'm a social. No, figure out how to use the internet to your advantage. It's like having an encyclopedia with videos, and there's millions of videos everywhere. So it's like, use it to your advantage. If you spend 12 hours on your cell phone just hating on other people, or 12 hours on your cell phone judging others, or just lurking, there's nothing wrong with it, but it's going to make you depressed and sad. And how much time can you spend, working towards what you want to do, whether it's an Etsy page or maybe it's woodworking? I don't really know. But so that's where how bad is the world? I don't know. How much do you make of the world, and how much time do you focus doing what you want to do, making what you want happen? And how much time do you focus on being scared or fearful of the future? And the sages in Eastern and Western philosophy, they always talk about living in the present moment. Because if the future's bad or the future's good, the future never comes. It's present, and then the future comes, and now you're living in the present moment. So you got to make a move in the present. People say, well, what are you going to do if there's a food shortage? Like, shit, I don't know. Stock up food. What are you going to do? If there's a food shortage coming, then save a life. If you're afraid of a food shortage, save a lot of food. People try to freak me out. Like, I got food in the counter, on my counter. And if I thought there was really a food shortage coming soon, I would go get more, because there's 1,000 stores around me with food right now. There isn't a food shortage at the moment where it's dire and I can't find food. So if you're super afraid of a food shortage, go get your ass some food. Once you get some food, stop being so afraid. And if you're afraid, go to church or something. I don't know. Find what makes you not afraid. So being fearful or afraid of the future or what's coming is not the right answer. And what you'll notice is when you hone in on the present moment, your life will start to change around you. And you'll start to realize that Donald Trump, he didn't ruin your life, and Obama didn't ruin your life, and George, it's like they might have screwed up in some cases and helped you in some cases, but overall it's like, it's really you. You could, someone who doesn't like Trump can become a multimillionaire or an icon in the Trump era, and someone who didn't like Obama, I didn't even think about Obama that much during his 8 years. If I would have thought about him too much, I probably wouldn't be here today. So I wasn't ignoring what was going on, but I can't spend that much time feeling a certain way about another man or another person. I got things to do myself. That's why I run like a business. I got like 20 things I'm doing all the time. So I pay attention, but don't be afraid of the future. And that's what I want to talk about. That's what my new video is going to be about, shorter. How much can you put into yourself and your life and whatever you want to accomplish? That's going to determine where you are in 5 years, 3 years, 2 years, more than what Klaus Schwab or Bill Gates or Donald Trump is planning, or whoever you want to think it is. And I'm not saying that people aren't planning and plotting stuff. Like I just said, my next video is on the book COVID-19, The Great Reset. It's a book by Klaus Schwab. He explains exactly what he's doing in the book. But these people are not going to stop my hustle. I'm not afraid of them or whatever they think that their stuff for the world. So that's where I'm at. And once I lived in the present moment, blessings started just flowing like a river. And I've had the most blessed 2 years of my life in the craziest 2 years of my life. And I believe you could say I'm lucky, or you could say this or that, or I got in. But I believe it's a good attitude, a positive mindset, a good work ethic, and it's a decade of that. But my mindset's even better now. My physical health is even better now. My mental health is even better. My spiritual health is even better. So but that's why I get better, because I don't spend time hating on AOC or hating on Nancy Pelosi. I don't like them. I don't think they're good people or good politicians, but I don't have time to make fun of them. I'm trying to focus on myself, and that's what brings the blessings. That's what I believe. So whatever your thing is, it clearly doesn't have to be social media, but focus on that, and life becomes much more fun when you have a vision for yourself and whatever you want to accomplish. Even when I had a job that I hated, I still had fun with it. I'm on the bus. I spent 3 years on a public bus, in areas that I probably couldn't even walk in now. They're way less safe than they were, but they probably weren't even safe back then. I was still having fun with it because I'm on my phone. I'm watching videos. I've been hustling since I was 19 years old. So, it's like I always had a lot of ambition. So I think that's how you got to think of it. Like if I was on the public bus thinking, man, I'm 24 and I'm broke and I got no car and I'm sitting next to gangbangers and shit, but like then I probably would have been miserable. But I'm on the bus saying, how you doing, bro? Like, as long as you don't come after me, I'm good with you. We're cool, right? Yeah, we're good. And then I'm working on my own stuff. So I don't know. No matter how good or bad, Santa Ana, no, I lived in Los Angeles for 7 years. But I don't want to get into my whole work history, but in general, I'm just saying it's like I always tried to have, once I got my mindset right when I was 25, 26, that's when my life started to change. It was a total internal change, and then external results will differ. And I truly believe that. So focus on yourself, to be positive, be optimistic, and that's how I feel. Someone said no point of worrying